is that?
What the fuck?
Did I actually...
Successful genetic
welcome
engineering.
back to Stasis Bone
Congratulations.
Totem, where I cracked the code.
Smartest Mac.
Okay.
It looks tiny.
It is in its infancy. But it is in a maturation chamber. You simply need to wait for it to grow.
Not sure I like the sound of that.
Need to wait for it to grow. I can actually see it growing. I'm fighting the urge to smash it in the hope that it would eat our faces once it's popped out. What? Smash it. Okay. Can we call it Robbie? Nope. Oh! Come on, little guy. It's not how you start. It's how you finish. Keep going. It's already embryonic. Is this because we have it closer to the swarm here? Yeah, I now freaking finally solved the code. The problem was there is something wrong about this image. This here. It's like long, short. But this is wrong. Like this short thing. If that short thing wouldn't be here, I would have solved the thing immediately. Because it would have been long, and in that position to C1 so that we can see it's A1. But no, it was long, short, which is U4. And the solution was that this is A1. You're kidding me. Oh, what happens when you turn the chamber off? Mature. Look, our scrub is finally fully grown and he is keen to get freaky. Don't open it. Okay. Give it to her. It's not winning any beauty contest, but we could use this to inseminate something. Another scrubber, I presume. Go, little boy.
Sorry, little guy. I don't think you're going to like the attention.
Okay, it works. Now the scrubbers are completely out of control and will be breeding exponentially. Okay, and now fish are tearing apart the scrubbers? Something's weird. I don't get what was happening there. But whatever, we can continue. That's the docking ring. Is it just open? No. No power detected.
Card link connected. Docking ring powered.
You have to be kidding me.
It has a lock.
Warning. 2% energy reserves remaining.
When do I catch your break?
Can you rig it? Can you...
Let me focus.
Let's rig it.
This better work. Or I'm dead in the water.
1% energy reserves remaining.
Leisurely, I'm afraid. My Charlie.
And we go in. Okay, spiders. Okay. Ugh. You're not looking good.
I made it. I'm here. I'm in.
It's too close. It's too goddamn close. Language, Mac.
It's okay. I'm safe. I'm here. I'm safe.
You're not looking good. Did she always look that bad? Is that what her implants are? Making her look bad on purpose?
Oh,
That was too close.
Real air, Charlie.
Yeah, Moses. It's good. Oh, it's good.
Where are you now?
Alpha Base. Alpha Base.
You say that name in a way I don't like.
Everything kind of broken. Has been choked by clusters of organic webbing, yet the spiders have been here. Trapped within a nest of webbed strands. Retro design of a diving suit shows evidence that the expedition to this point was done at an earlier technological time. More crusted mucus at another rusted bench. We have an old driving suit, a bulkhead and a routing terminal. Let's look at the old diving suit. Okay, a lot of stuff to take here. We know what to do with that. Some cable clips. I think that's it, but we know what to do with that.
Another day, another acetylene torch reload.
Could do it with your eyes closed.
Okay, that's that with that thing. A routing terminal and bulkhead. Allow for transit and transport of equipment as well as the crew.
Recompression is in progress. Recompression is in progress. Recompression is in progress. Recompression is in progress. Recompression.
Okay, that's blocked. Routing terminal. Insert routing tag or blank card. Manifest control, select object. Temporary flame, dogmate scanner, atmoflux infuser, scrap metal. Temporary flame. Forward lab. Create routing card. Okay. A dogmate scanner for forward gate 2. Okay, we can repunch that card as often as we want. Let me again put up my QR code scanner. Check stasis room. It says check stasis room. Check stasis room. Can you go back to the stasis room? That's been a long while ago. This is not a stasis room, I think. Sample something. He has been to a stasis room, but he doesn't have access to a stasis room now. This is also not a stasis room. And he can't go backwards towards the stasis room. Unless this is also a stasis room, but I don't think so. What do you mean by check stasis room, man? Great. That might work.
Faran, I have opened your door using cleverness.
You are my savior, Moses. I owe you a great debt. Hurry, my friend. But be careful. It is dark here.
You are in medical observation lab.
Okay. We can actually return. That's good. Let's take a look here. Oh yes, some religious iconography, but with this weird thing. And a weird language. That is not Russian that you were talking about before. A transfer system. Pneumatic tubes. Board, tools. Puddle. Another terminal. Oh, there's a personal log in here. Okay. That's looking weird. And very dark. Nothing here. Nothing here. Nothing here. That's a guy with glasses. Nothing here. Nothing here. That's some weird growth on your teeth. And that's some weird growth on your innards. Okay, guy. Farhan Brygo, the research assistant. The last of my equipment was just delivered. My transfer from the Mu to this forward operation laboratory is complete. I am so exhausted. It's just me and the bots for the next 6 weeks. 3 decades of education, experience and challenging work have culminated in this appointment. I should be grateful, at least I'm still gainfully employed. Besides, I no longer have to contend with Dr. Simpson or that ghoulish trophy of hers that seems to stare right into my soul. No more lectures in her office or snide comments about my work. The slimmest of silver linings. The sooner I acclimate, the better. The air feels heavy with ghosts. The well is a thing of beauty. Saltwater cascades from the meticulously carved ancient sculptures, spilling into the dark cavern below. A distinct smell rises from the darkness, like petrichor after rain. What could be down there? I think he's speaking about the thing where actually Meg is at the moment. It's only been 4 weeks and I'm already talking to myself and responding. I'm ashamed to admit it, but I hate being alone in this newly christened Omega lab. Survey drones revealed a complex artificial structure 100 meters below at the presumed bottom of the pit. This archaic machinery is still operational and milling something, at least according to the data. I'm sure the next team will descend into the pit and document what's going on, and then keep it all hush-hush. Bots secured the pod for its autonomous maiden descent. The vehicle is cutting edge, providing a near 360-degree view, a holo interface, and leather seats. Cayne spared no expense on this beauty. The suspense is killing me. I just have to explore the pit. Tomorrow is my best chance. There won't be any sec drones during the Cayne Day festivities, and the text will be too liquored up to notice. Oh, he just went on his own. Cayne Day, here goes nothing. The left side of my face aches, and my eye is twitching. I'm guessing this isn't normal. It feels like someone is forcing a vicious substance through my ear and into my head. Jaw tightening, teeth shattering, relentless pain. Dr. Simpson, apologies for bothering you on holiday. I've been feeling increasingly anxious and distracted. Breathing is difficult. Earlier today I had a terrible headache and I think I started hallucinating. 2 days ago I took the pod down into the pit. A torrent of water prevented a full descent. I assume I passed out because I have no recollection of returning to Omega. I know I broke protocol, but is it possible to send a medical team to check on me? How's Reggie? Barely awake. Mr. Brygo, you will be transferred to a full-service isolation chamber on the Mu. As you admitted to willfully breaking protocol, the procedure will be charged to your account. The medics have quarantined me inside the Omega lab. They don't think the infection poses any immediate danger to others, but they are being careful just in case. My symptoms have gotten worse. It's difficult to move, although that could be from the meds. I have waking dreams and visions regularly, and my memories are becoming increasingly confused. The worst part is that I only recognize that a memory is suspect after reflection. For example, while the medics were fussing over me, I recalled a favorite quote from a film, only to realize later that I never heard of such a film, much less seen it, and the line wasn't even in English. This experience has made me question all of my recollections since. I know bodies in stasis can share dreams, but I'm very much awake. What's going on? Waves of shimmering blue wash over our offerings and join us in giving thanks. Bathed in such life, we sculpt totems to honor the gifts of the eaten. Wrapped in the comfort of shepherds, we whisper our profound reverence. I was remembering how we used to scurry in the dark. The smells of dust, sweat and blood, the hymns we sang. When did we last eat? No, I'm here, drug paralyzed, this prison of thought. Voices, singing, chanting, church bells, drums. I remember it, but doesn't feel familiar. I eat others. I am consumed by my comrades. I watch as my bones are broken time and time again. No, that's wrong. Who am I? Volkov is looking at me, pleading for death. He's sustained us, but he's come to his end. We're lost to the Republic, but our pride keeps us alive. I will guide them to us. We bury and thank him. I break my bones to feed us. I am eaten. Who are you? I know you. One of me knows you. You've returned alone again. This is becoming a habit of yours. I hear the sadness in your voice, your talk of isolation. Am I your outlet? I appreciate that. I appreciate the company when I'm lucid, when I'm not lost in my memories. You sound worse today. You sound worse every day. Are you feeling guilty? You did this to me in anger and blindness. Hate. I feel hate. I feel gratitude for being allowed to remember, loathing and peace. I want to hold you and comfort you. He draws me to him. I must break my shackles and descend into the well. Across the bridge, through the dungeon and the bones, and onto the pulpit of God. Liza has been kind enough to give me access to the Mu internal database, read only of course. It helps keep my mind sharp. She's very kind. I look forward to your visit. I have forgotten much about who I am. I don't trust what remains. This could be permanent once I'm allowed to wake from this paralysis, and I am terrified. I struggle to remember my family, to recognize which family among those I remember is mine. The clues return only rarely. I have a firm grasp now. I think I've captured them for the moment. Could you get a hold of my wife, Elisaveta? Send a message, tell her I love her? Probably not your wife, but the Russian guy's wife that you remember. There's a chamber. There's a body. The flesh strip body hangs from a cruciform frame. Surrounded by halos of blood splatter, the exposed brain pierced by a wreathed crown of draped wiring. Also, that's the guy we've been talking to, that's Farhan. A medical gurney stained with streaks of dried blood. Can we go around here? No. Only way to go is the chamber.
Farhan?
Oh, my lord.
Where is Farhan?
You are kidding me.
What is it? Turn on the lights so I can see.
You have no eyes.
The lights are on.
I don't understand. Why can I not see?
You have no eyes.
I am confused. Where is Moses? If you can see me, why?
You don't have a body. From what I can tell, you're just...
A central nervous system. Your brain, your lymphic system, that's... There's nothing else. You're in a pod. Alone. You're...
Wait.
I'm so sorry, Farhan.
Wait, I can't... No, I would remember. I would remember.
I would never remember this.
You're lying. You're lying.
Farhan.
You're lying. You're lying. You're lying. You're lying. You're lying.
Mose, back away from him.
Farhan.
Liars! Liars! Liars!
Does he get up? Was worth a try. This is the stasis chamber. In this very stasis chamber, we should have a code for that other thing.
Farhan.
I always suspected
What?
that this was hell. Now I know.
Farhan, will you unlock this specimen transport? I can use it to reach Charlie Mac.
What good will that do? There is no escape from hell.
That is a sad thing to say. Hope's favorite part of a story was the ending, because you didn't know what a story really was until the end. We do not know the ending. You have not reached yours. I have not reached mine. The story could still be anything.
You think my story is not at an end? You are an optimist.
We can find out together.
We're done,
The
Moses.
rover I told you about. The Callan.
Where is it?
In the recycling center ahead of you. It is larger than the one you encountered outside. I cannot attest to its seaworthiness, but there is a chance.
We'll take it. Thank you.
I can go into the transfer system, but it said that I was supposed to look in the stasis chamber, which this is. This is a stasis chamber. We need some code. What form should the code have? Ah, yeah. Weird punchlines. Okay, weird punchlines are weird. I mean, how probable is it that we will not return here? Very. Insert specimen tag. Insert specimen tag. Central possibly waste reclamation. Okay, we need this tag. We put it in with random stuff. Okay. We need to... I don't know what we put there. Scrap metal to the recycling center. Because we want to go to the recycling center, and scrap metal is what goes there.
The story continues, Varane.
Perhaps. But to what end? I can never leave here, can I?
It is still a story.
And there he goes.
I do not like tight spaces. In tight spaces, you are trapped.
Okay, and we're gonna get sent to the recycling center where, if I saw that right in front of you, I think he was referring to Charlie, to Mac. So the recycling center is near Mac. No, it won't be at the temple. That doesn't make any sense.
If I cannot leave this place, my friend, then I wish it for you. Truly.
Varane?
Perhaps our stories are intertwined. We shall see.
Varane.
Varane has did he have implanted himself into our... Okay, we arrived at Project Rise. Are we hoping that the other person, that there's personnel who just opens our stuff? Is this on purpose? This does look like it continues indefinitely. I'm gonna go over there. I can go back to him. Okay, let's try to do something else while he's on his way. What are we stuck with her? We need to... Yeah, that's super easy then.
Recompression is in progress. Recompression is in progress. Recompression is in progress. Recompression is in progress.
Let's try to melt the diving suit. I think we're on a timer here too, because we wait for real compression. So you still need to move on. Through that door, we need a code. That's a numbered code, yeah? Yeah, but the problem is this all doesn't help me. We've been through this multiple times. Yeah, I mean the trash would be the place where you might find someone writing his code down and then thinking, nah, I'm gonna better delete it, and then not deleting it from the bin. Might have been a thing. But I have another idea, because we basically haven't used one thing. Like, there's one thing we haven't used properly, and that is the freaking camera over here. I still haven't seen, because I didn't come around to cutting my stuff, where I got the freaking thing here. That's not what we want. One frame 2. 14. And frame 5. Frame 5 does nothing. So we have half the code. Frame 1. That's the frame that says 14, isn't it? No, frame 4 has an open door. Oh, that's such... If it would only work like a normal security footage, where I can just say, I want a frame-by-frame analysis now. Okay, frame 14. Next frame. Next frame. Next frame. One frame 5. Still frame 5. Frame 6. 67. Okay, we got stuff with him. Okay, use the last thing that I know we haven't used so far. We're gonna have to need the acetylene torch again at some point. Don't know why we have that unconscious scrubber with us still. $14.67. Okay, that opened my gate here. A winch, floodlights, the carved arm, skewered bodies. Blood slowly drooped down the wooden stakes and into the blood pool below. Okay, PDA. Corbin, the security guy. Tobias Crumman, model Gen 2-0, personal android to Dave Gallagher. Company synth liaison. Cayne lunar link successful. Memory wipe complete. Order received from administrator. Uplink closed. Corbin, a new mission, my plastic friend. Keep an eye on Gallagher. Report back. Okay, he is an android, complete android. Or has a complete body transplant and only his consciousness is on the ship. Internal diagnostic report. I've been paired with Dave Gallagher from his tenure on the Mule. He does not look upon artificial life kindly. Classic yellow leaf. The lab analyzed the contents of Master Dave Gallagher's stomach and found high levels of the peptide SMTP, a toxin found in the venom of a Scolopendra subspecies. I'm opening an investigation to determine whether the toxin came from or whether or not this was an attempt on Master Gallagher's life. I will not be alerting security personnel until they are ruled out as potential suspects. Is Gallagher the guy who ate that fugu fish in the beginning? And is that SSMTP? It might be that toxin. SSMTP, I've heard that before, but somewhere in the beginning of my chemistry career, and have not touched upon that subject since. So I don't have that in the back of my mind. Traces of an arthropod exoskeleton were found in the meat grinder of Mess Hall 1. It belonged to the same species as the venom found in Master Gallagher's stomach. Chef Mason has been placed on leave from the Mule and dispatched to Deep Sea 15. All employees who had access to the kitchen are being questioned. Dr. Abdulaziz Al-Kabur was also spotted with Chef Mason around the time of the poisoning, but at this point there's no further evidence to suggest collusion. After noticing a considerable decline in my processing speeds, I ran diagnostic. I discovered large packs of encrypted files that were somehow hidden from my operating system. I don't know how my firewall was breached or what the files contain, but I'm confident they were uploaded by Mr. Gallagher. How should I proceed? I tried decrypting the files using every known exploit, but to no avail. If Master Gallagher is Yellow Leaf, as you suspect, then Corporate is more vulnerable than we imagined. He probably intends to use me to transport the files, since my clearance frees me from routine security scans. I will keep an eye on him. He could lead us to others. It's unlikely he's working alone. Internal memo. I'm experiencing a recurring image stutter that overrides my optical receptor, similar to what humans call a visual hallucination. It always ends with my hands around the throat of a man. He mumbles incoherently as he struggles for breath, and then he falls to the ground and goes silent. I'm aware that the termination is justified even before Lieutenant Stephen G. tells me it is. I don't know if this is a malfunction caused by the fire dumps or a glimpse into my life before the last routine data wipe. Maybe it's both. Yeah, he was a killer robot, okay. To Baron. Master Baron, Madame Celia has requested that I bypass your authority and discuss an urgent matter directly with the Shoka. The details are enclosed. Quarantine of the Lower Mule was characterized by rampant disorganization and impetuous rationale. Despite my invulnerability to infection, I have been locked inside the temple ruins by the Black Ops unit. Some others were also healthy when the doors were sealed, but unlike me, they will not stay that way. I overheard Master James tell Master Frick that he got an illegal eidetic memory enhancement before joining the Mule Tomb. If any Cayne officers find these logs, investigate this data exploit factor. The Omega Lab is now a no-go area for human staff. Project Kitchen Knife is on the loose. It has already consumed the Brygo specimens and most of the remaining Omega research team and blister tags, so I'm leaving it as a temporary obstacle for the temple infestation. To be safe, I recalled the pod to the Omega Lab. I'm switching to hibernation mode to conserve what little energy I have. I will awaken periodically to check on the situation. My synth skin is flexing uncontrollably. I need an oil bath and a defrag. Nothing to report. Nothing to report except screams heard from below. Starvation and cannibalism are assumed. Diverting security access to the Omega Lab to preclude access to the Mule. Motion detected. Investigated. Nothing to report. My neutron power cell is nearly depleted. My gyro woke me up when it detected a position change. I'm being dragged into the well. Limbs locked up. System error. Okay. Then let's try to follow that android down. For now we have to activate that pod to go a
Pod
bit...
lift
Oh god.
inaccessible. Docking procedure must be completed.
Think this pod will take me down to where you are, Charlie.
Oh, another lock.
Yeah. Have to get it off somehow.
Last time it went... It had 2 uses. Okay. Tone settings. Oh god, I have no idea. That one is yellow. No. Okay. That orange. Purple, orange, yellow, red. Oh, idiot. We have to turn it around. Red, yellow. That color. Yellow, red. That color, red. Okay. The small capsule dangles precariously from its support. The cable is emitting a soft creak as its position softly shifts in the slight breeze. An odor of soap and sweet seep out from the interior. The chairs were old and frayed enough to be repurposed hand-me-downs. Okay. The total psycho population of everybody who was down here is now... Okay. Is below us and we're descending. Oh god. I assume we're gonna find the body of that android down here, because...
This passage is getting tighter.
Because he was slipping down.
Stuck.
They wouldn't design it to get stuck, would they?
It wouldn't have been designed to get stuck, but something could have clogged up the stuff, the shaft. For example, a freaking android security officer dangling like halfway down the shaft. Okay, what the fuck is going on here? That is not Charlie that I'm looking at. Not Charlie, not Mac. Is that Mac?
Oh,
Yes.
we are 100% cleaning up this room today. Hope.
That's almost the exact same
Charlie.
thing that Charlie said.
These women.
Acceptance letter.
5th grade. So fast.
Okay, acceptance to some kind of further school.
All you have to do is blink.
Yes, but all you have to do is scan that QR code down there. Cayne School for kids who can't read good. That's Cayne School for kids who can't read good. Hey, it's so great to have a QR scanner ready for this game. Okay, and the phone is ringing over there.
Hello? But that's... Wait. She was just... No. She was here. This is a mistake. This... Charlie.
That's when he got the call that the kid is dead.
It's opening up. It's... Cayne's rain.
Yeah, the milling place, yeah.
That's
Pretty.
I feel claustrophobic by watching this. Reminds me of the underreaches, or however they were called, of Skyrim.
Descent is not possible.
Now what?
We're dangling like halfway down the freaking thing. Cable break failure. Water flow blocking descent. Ah. Okay. A braking system kept the chasm dangles precariously at the end of the suspending cable like a fisherman's lure. The interior seating is slowly drenched with errant spray, the wet fabric already emitting a musty odor. There's a chasm below us. A muddy spray, a torrent. Okay, we're gonna continue that way in a second. That's not us, because we're not having like we're having markings on the head, so that's another person's family picture. Let's find out where we are. Way too much again. Thank you for that. Kaita Yamada, pharmaceuticals, to have arrived predictably seasick at this mausoleum of science. I'm doing this for her. I knew it. She's here. I found my Myla. I need to talk to her and explain where I've been. Her mother left, ran, changed their name, changed both their faces, changed everything. T's research is astounding. His crude combination of PS-139 and minute quantities of recreational drugs may be the unconventional solution to the Brygo problem. Unfortunately, he is also deranged, so I removed him from the project. I suspect he's doing extracurricular research, as he seems very comfortable with the Stasis products. He made... Lost my voice! How did I lose my voice mid-sentence? That's normally never happening. I saw... he made numerous threats, but I do not believe he will be a problem moving forward. He refuses to reveal how we obtained the PS-139, indicating a containment leak. I have ordered him to remain in his quarters for now. Hopefully his mental state will improve with time and rest. I've conjured Myla in the mind so often. Thoughts of her have displaced actual recollections. Perhaps it's unhealthy, but I don't remember how to live any other way. T disappeared after disabling the decontamination system and releasing an aerosolized version of his PS-139 cocktail into the ventilation. Some crew are experiencing hallucination and other mental disturbances. I recommend that an external SecOps team be sent in to contain the situation and find T's. We need to lock this facility down now. The situation aboard the mule is unsalvageable. A clean order has been given. Return to DS-15 immediately for evacuation. Data purged and uploaded to Cayne Luna and crew confined to Omega side, picking up a valuable intelligence asset and then returning topside. Site determination in 3 hours. He took Myla with him. Please wait for me. Repeat, please wait for me. Come what may, I must get to her. I hear gunfire and screams. Trigger epic security assholes. Cayne's reign. Omega is cut off from the mule. They've sealed the temple door. Christ, Cayne, Muhammad, forgive me. I could have left this place, but I chose to play the noble father. I found her. How long has it been? A month? 2? What hope do we have? Myla grows weaker by the day. The infection is taking her. There doesn't seem to be a logic to who comes first, but we all will eventually. There's no escape. We are cut off. No rations left. The machines rattle all day and night, grinding the bones. Idiots, they genuinely believe they are not already infected, as if God himself were protecting them. They are doomed just like us. Watching them lose their nerve when we went down to the well was good. I will stay with Myla to the very end. They came, those hungry eyes, they came and butchered so many. Held them down, let them scream, and slowly, lovingly removed their spines, their heads, and honor. No more food, no more fresh water. It's hard to distinguish between invading memories and reality now. Images remain, traced over my vision. Sounds ring in my ears. Can't stop them. Something was calling to me from the dark, pulling me forward, begging me for help. The end of days. Don't want to go. Want to stay with Myla. Why do I have to go? Where's Myla? Have to get her more meat. Close now. We move to the wheelhouse. My body feels strong even as my mind fades. Lucid moments are becoming rare. Instead I feel another presence in my head, willing me to go deeper into the shadows, to help with an unknown purpose of world-saving proportions. Sooner I will disappear completely and they will take Myla. They will not take me. I am spoiled meat. Oh boy. Let's look at the next room. There's a lot going on here. I'm going over there in a second. I want to look at the braking system here.
Yeah, the brakes are seized up. If I open it...
The pod plummets like a rock.
Mac, that would not be a good idea.
Great input. Thanks, Moses.
Why can't I do it regardless? Could do it regardless on the... Water flow blocking descent and a cable brake failure, so both of them. But the waterfall is also breaking. Okay, good. Next room. We are where we want to go. I know we are supposed to go even further, but this is like some in-between place. Okay. That's an elevator with some water wheels. We have a very old building. We have a weird statue. There's a lot of stuff. There's a beach here. We're gonna look around here meticulously in tomorrow's episode. Have a nice day. See you with that.